Okay, so magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat at muli po kayong nagbabalik. Dito lamang po sa ating paborito niyong Sports Corner PH interviews on a Thursday, June 11, 2026. And right now, makakasama natin ang isa sa mga, sabihin natin mga datiyang miyembro ng Philippine Artistic Gymnastics Team na now, she is now making waves now from artistic, lumipat naman siya sa isa pang style ng gymnastics, and I'm talking about trampoline. And recently, she finished 10th dyan po sa Asian Trampoline Gymnastics Championship. So without further ado, let's welcome si LJ Padilla on Sports Corner PH. LJ, welcome po at salamat po sa inyong panahon at siguro kilalanin
Thank you
natin
din
ang
po.
inyong sarili. Baka pwede niyong ipakilala ang inyong sarili sa ating mga viewers.
Okay. Ako po si LJ Padilla. So, my real name is actually Lubicar Janine Padilla. And yes, you're right po na I transitioned from WAG, from Women's Artistic Gymnastics to trampoline. So, that's actually long time ago also. Parang 2016 is the time that I quit with the WAG. And then I transitioned to trampoline gymnastics. Kasi I wasn't really planning to do any sports na after that. And then parang the trampoline gymnastics is still parang starting that time. And then one of their coach parang they talk.
Internet natin, baka pwede natin ulitin yung sinabi mo. They talk to,
Sorry, nawala po.
nawala
Yes.
lang mo yan sa
Ano
amin.
po?
Baka pwede ituloy lang yung sino nag-iusap mo.
Yes, parang they talk to me and also to my mom na if I want to continue or if I want to try trampoline gymnastics nga po. And even yung mga naging teammates ko din po nun kasi parang, I mean, teammates sa trampoline gymnastics because parang I know naman most of them like, kasi parang back then like, paano ba? Yung parang ex ng teammate ko sa WAG is nagda-trampoline. So parang medyo close din kami and they were trying to push me na you should try trampoline, ganyan, sayang. And you have the skills already. It's gonna be a different technique for me kasi trampolines, everything is going up. Like super slight adjustment lang siya kasi slight adjustment and then you're gonna land na palabas ng trampoline if pa-forward ka masyado or pa-backward. Yun po.
Okay, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, si LJ was part of the national team way before 2016. So ano yung last competition na sinalihan nyo as part of the national team's artistic? At sino yung mga kabatch nyo aside niya kay Ate Tina?
Kabatch ko po sila Rachel Arellano
Si Rachel
and sila
Arellano, who is actually right now, ang uli kong balita is she is the wife of a coach sa Taekwondo.
Opo.
Yan.
Yeah, she's coaching taekwondo na kasi all of her siblings are doing taekwondo talaga and siya lang yung iba na doing gymnastics. Ayun.
And then, ano, kailan yung last competition ninyo bago ka nagkaroon ka ng break?
Break bago po ako bumalik ngayon
Opo,
ng sa trampoline.
yes.
Yung last competition ko was, I remember 2018. Tapos sa Japan po yun. And I'm already part of the trampoline team na nun. So
Okay.
parang,
So, so,
yeah.
so
Ayun po,
parang
sige.
2018 pa lang, nag-start ka na to do trampoline. At alam naman natin, it is,
2016,
oh,
2016 po.
2016. And
Yes.
medyo kakaiba siya in a way dahil ginagamitan nito ng trampoline at of course, kailangan maging flexible yung pag-jump eh. Hindi ka pwedeng sumablay, hindi ka pwedeng magkaroon ng injury, pero at least nagigain ninyo yung experience at routines na pagdating sa sport. So siguro paliwanag natin sa ating mga viewers kung paano lang o ano itong trampoline gymnastics kasi nasaya naman tayo na ma-feature natin artistic, rhythmic, aerobic, pero ito trampoline. bago siya sa paningin
Yes.
ng ating mga kababayan natin at maraming hindi pa aware dito sa sport.
Definitely.
Baka pwede niyo ipaliwanag.
Ayun nga po eh. So yeah, maraming gymnasts din and other people na they're not aware that trampoline exists kasi nga parang there's a few exposures pa lang din for us. Parang it started uli noong 2024 kasi the last competition that we had was 2018 and then the pandemic happened and then yun po. So trampoline, it's like there's three different events. So it's trampoline, the one that I did with sa Hong Kong po sa Asian Championship, and then there's double mini, and then there's the power tumbling. Pero in trampoline kasi, 'di ba, like in artistic, let's say one athlete will do, let's say for WAG, they would do 4 events, or for BAG, they would do 6 events if they're all around there. But for trampoline kasi, mostly are if you're gonna do trampoline, you're just gonna do trampoline itself, or you can do double mini. So double mini consists of 2 skills. So you're gonna run, para it's kind of like a vault. You're gonna run and then you're gonna do a skill, jump, and then jump again and then dismount. For trampoline naman, it consists of 10 different skills. So somehow, para rin siyang vault na once you stop, it's done. Or like, basta kunyari, what you write for, okay, if there's compulsory routine, what you write down on your routine, you should do it. And then if hindi mo siya natuloy, you did different skills, that's not gonna be counted anymore, even if matuloy mo siya, but iba na yung sequence ng routine. And also, if you're gonna do a voluntary routine naman, you have to do 10 different skills. That applies more to senior. Pero pag age group, there's like a compulsory requirement for them. And then the power tumbling naman, that's somehow it's similar also to artistic but it's more harder skills, like 7 different I'm not really familiar with power tumbling, but what I know is you can do 7 skills, like round of back handspring. Like you can do 2 consecutive same skill, like you can do back handspring, or whip back, and then double layout to whip back, things like that. And the floor is just more bouncier than the usual artistic floor. Ayun po.
So, medyo komplikado para sa atin yung mga mechanics and rules, regulations when it comes na dito sa trampoline, especially yung power tumbling eh. Kasi kailangan mo ang pagdaanan yung matinding training para dito. Pero
Yes.
when it comes naman, kasi dati ka nagsasanay under the artistic at maraming taon ka
Yes.
nagre-represent either national team o di kayo nagko-compete ka sa palarong pambansa or any other competitions right now. Pero nung lumipat ka sa trampoline, tama ba 2018 ka nag-start?
2016 po.
No,
Bali, right after then ng pag-quit ko sa WAG, I quit also 2016, and then nag-start na din ako maybe like a few weeks or a few months. Ayun po.
so 10 years ka pala na sabihin natin nag-expertise when it comes. Para kang veteran na yon pagdating sa trampoline right now.
Opo.
Pero, was it smooth or magaan or medyo hindi, sabihin natin, hindi ka pa nag-a-adjust yung transition mo from artistic gymnastics papunta naman sa trampoline? Kasi ilang linggo ang pagitan ng ma-quit ka na or mamaalam ka na sa
Yes.
artistic na minaal ninyo ng sobra-sobra, napunta ka naman sa trampoline na sabihin natin it is a new sport along the way and Olympic sport din.
Yes po. Yes. It's not super hard naman yung transition kasi somehow the skills are the same. It's just yung technique-wise, it's different kasi mostly for the trampoline, the skills are always going up. Super slight adjustment lang if you're gonna go forward or gonna go backward. Because what I've said kanina po, if mapasobra ka ng like either lean forward or lean backward, like may tendency na lumipad ka talaga palabas ng trampoline. Unlike for the artistic naman, most of the skill are you're gonna run and then you're gonna either pa-front yung skill mo. So, parang mas malaki yung, ano ba? Mas malaki yung leaning backwards mo. Unlike sa lahat like super pataas lang. Ayun po.
So,
Pero, hindi naman siya super, ano ba? It's not super hard to transition from artistic to trampoline. That's why some of the athletes nga that I'm seeing sa gym, like I told them, if you don't wanna try artistic anymore, you can try doing trampoline instead. Or like, or some other athletes, they should try trampoline also because it's really fun. It's somehow scary, but it's fun.
by the way, what age ka na?
26 po.
So 26 right now. So 16 ka pa nun, di ba? During that
Yes
time na
po.
transition, batang-bata ka pa para pa-retire. Pero of course, naintindihan naman natin yung challenges nga na of being at trampoline gymnastics every time you train, every time na nagpapolish ng mga routines na rin. Can you describe to us yung training na binigay sa inyo ng mga coaches? Saan ba kayo nagsasanay? Ano yung mga challenges along the way of being a trampoline gymnast na kailangan matinding ensayo ang kailangan o di kaya pagpupunta kayo ng abroad para lang mag-training camp. So, ano yung inyong training program na ini-implement ninyo at ginaguide ninyo para ma-maximize nga yung routines at para hindi maiwasan na magkamali ka every time you step into the trampoline.
Yes. So, we have parang program na like for conditioning talaga. Mostly it's core and for back. And also, actually, halos full body din naman kasi we also need strong legs. And then, we have strength and conditioning po. So, we do it twice a week. And then, we can do it sa PSC po, sa MSAS, yung gym po doon. And then, we always train sa Rizal also, yung gymnastics, the JCGP now that they call it, but the former GAP before also, before we moved to Intramuros. Kasi we have trampoline sa Rizal, sa PSC. But, kasi the ceiling is higher doon. So, it's good for us to train doon. Especially nung before kami mag-Asian Champs. Kasi what we aim before the competition is to have higher height. And if we're gonna train kasi in intra, it's gonna be limited kasi mas mababa yung ceiling in Intramuros gym. Pero we train also in Intramuros, maybe like once or twice a week. Or if we're gonna do other skills, parang mga target skills, kasi there's foam pit dun sa Intramuros. And then our coaches have parang conditioning programs for us before we train. But the most essential is the strength and conditioning talaga kasi that helps us to have stronger legs, back, core, and arms talaga. Ayun po. And then, we also do parang basics on the trampoline, like, kasi basics is really important, especially, I mean, not just for trampoline, it's really for all of the sports kasi that's gonna be your foundation naman din talaga. And yun po, parang once you get the hang of doing trampoline for like the single saltos, and then you can do the hard skills na eventually.
Ayun, so medyo challenging o di kaya ang dami niyan kasi pinagagawa ng isang trampoline gymnast whether sa strength and conditioning hanggang sa mismong competition proper nga pala. Pero how's the preparations nga pala po the Asian Championship? Kasi matagal ka na nabakante sa inyong training. Pero tuloy-tuloy naman yung training. Matagal ka na nakabakante sa mga competitions. Pero ngayon mo lang mararanasan na mag-compete internationally after sabihin natin 10 years or 10 years in the making. Kasi uminto muna during the pandemic, tas bumalik ulit. So,
Yes.
kamusta ang preparations ninyo going into the Asian Championships? Sino pa lang kasama ninyo din for the team?
Yung isa kong teammate na men is si Jerry Elano, and then our coaches is John Azuro and Erin Abaniel. So actually yung last kong competition was also international sa Japan yun. Yun yung 2018. And then, parang nagka-pandemic kasi, so hindi na nasundan. Tapos, I quit nung 2023. Tapos, I just got back sa training uli, like last year. And then, preparations for the Asian Championship. Kasi nga, since I just got back last year, I really focus for myself na to have really good strength and conditioning. Kasi the skill is there for me. Kasi nga, I used to train before already. So, I have the skills na it's just, I have to make sure that my body is also ready. So, it's not just mentally preparedness, it's also physical training also na I have to get back in shape. I have to make sure na ready yung katawan ko kasi of course I'm also getting older and I'm not that young anymore na like nung 16 ko pa before. So I have to make sure that I have a really good strength and conditioning and then really a lot of basics. Kasi parang what I remembered is I do a lot of basic jumps and single saltos sa trampoline like last year talaga. And then I just did my doubles again like this year, parang mga around February kasi it was nag-holiday also nung December. So, syempre, medyo basic pa din ng January. And then with the Asian Champs kasi everything happened really fast for us. Parang the team wasn't, parang the coach thought that there's no Asian champ kasi the Hong Kong sent the invite late na din, parang March na ata. But they were parang coordinating naman na there's gonna be Asian champ, ganyan. But of course, we still have to wait for the parang invitation from them para ma-approve sa PSC and things like that. But for me, I'm still doing the work even if it's not gonna happen or if it's gonna happen. So yun, parang I'm just getting ready whatever will happen. And then yun, parang when I feel na okay, my body is already ready and then I'm doing also visualizing kasi nga it's also mind training na I have to visualize what I need to do. So para when I get on the trampoline, like I'm really prepared and ready to do the things that I need to do. Ayun po.
Imagine 8 years ang mong competition tapos nagkaroon ka ng break pero in God's timing ika nga bu- pinadala ka na ng Panginoon na bumalik ka na dito sa competition floor at nakuha mo pa rin kahit papaano yung goal na ma-achieve panlalo yung mataas na height. Kaya bagitin na rin natin yung qualification natin. You managed to finish 7th doon sa qualifier at nakaabot pa sa finals, no?
Yes po.
Oo.
Yes.
So sa round 1, 44.42, tapos round 2, 45.54. Yan yung best height na na-achieve ninyo all throughout this competition. What
Yes
makes
po.
it beautiful at special na naabot ninyo yung mataas na height after all many years na nakapagpahinga ka muna, nag-hiatus ka, and then ito na, parang bumalik na yung dati mong competition form simula nung uli kang sumali sa trampoline na noong 2018.
Yes nga. Super, it's really ano talaga, parang I was also surprised in a sense kasi nga parang of course I just got back. I wasn't really expecting anything. Pero yun nga, before going to the competition, my really goal is to at least get into the finals. But I wasn't really expecting, parang of course, I'm scared din kasi nga, it's been a long time yung last competition ko, ganyan. It's just, I'm really praying for God's guidance and it's really God's timing din kasi nga it's been really long. And parang, I just gave my best, that's it. And I really prayed for Him to keep us safe and to help us to give us our best. And yun po, parang it's sobrang, kasi nga it's been really long and we've been waiting for the exposures since before. And then, yun talaga, like things happens talaga with God's time. And if it's really for you, it's really for you. Parang this qualification is sobrang, it motivates me more. And yun po, I hope that my other teammates are also inspired by this na we can really do it kasi parang we're just magkasunod lang with China, Japan, and Kazakhstan. Because we all I'm able to beat the other countries also. Yun po.
Imagine, ika nga, LJ, yung makatapak man lang sa finals, para ka na, sabihin natin, mas nagugustuhan mo at sabihin natin, mas nasisiyan mo at mas nano-motivate ka para at least sa susunod mo competition, ang target ninyo is to ma-achieve ninyo yung higher results, higher placings, especially naigitan ninyo yung mga iba pa mga karibal sa Asia where you uh, impress sa mga resulta na nakuha ninyo at gaano ito magsisilbing motivation, ika nga LJ, para sa susunod yung pagsali, mas lalo ka pang ma-achieve ba lalo yung goals ninyo sa trampoline.
Yes. So since no when I got to the finals talaga, parang the feeling of getting into the finals is really different. The pressure, parang all eyes on you and more people watching you, media and things like that. Parang that's like we need to get used to that, and ano ba? It's really it's just really mind blowing that time na I'm competing against China and Japan. Like they're one of the best also kasi in trampoline, especially China, they're really, really good. And seeing them also, I mean, competing alongside with them kasi some of them are also Olympians. And then parang just being with them or like one of their competitors is sobrang, it motivates me a lot to do better, and parang my goal is also to be able to do the skills that they're doing, and yun, parang at least to be closer also to the skills that they're doing and also with their scores. So hopefully we're gonna have more support from our NSA, and trust also that we're gonna be able to compete or to have more exposures as well, since we're preparing then kasi for Asian Games kasi nga we also qualified for it from the Asian Championship.
So sa Asian Games sa Nagoya, pasok din rin kayo? O Asian,
Yes po.
wow, congratulations. Baka naman, Ma'am Cynthia, baka natin pwedeng damagdag na yung suporta natin sa trampoline. Kasi alam mo naman natin, nasasanay tayo sa artistic. Of course, well, alam natin, Carlos Yulo. Sa rhythmic, well,
Yes.
Jasmine Ramillo. Sa aerobic, merong Charmaine Dolar. Pero sa
Yeah.
trampoline, parang ang unti lang na mga taga-suporta kasi maraming mga iba mga nasa media ang hindi pa aware o hindi pa na susanay dito sa ating trampoline. Pero paano nakakatulong itong 10th place finish nito para mas lalo pa mag-gain ang attention ng public para dito sa trampoline gymnastics and the road to Asian Games gold and of course, hopefully, qualify for the LA Olympics.
Yes, so hopefully. The 10th place, I feel like that's really good result kasi nga, of course, the office was able to see that we can really do it, na as long as with the help of them also that they're gonna support us. And of course, I know that Carlos Yulo, syempre, they're really the focus athletes ngayon kasi nga, especially Yulo's brother. But of course, sobrang big help din ni Kaloy for winning that gold medal from the Olympics kasi it's not just being a market also for the Filipinos na they know na okay, there's this artistic gymnastics or there's gymnastics pala. So parang a lot of, kasi nga most of the sports that they know are like mga ball games like volleyball, basketball. So it's a good awareness for them. And then for the office, I mean for the NSA na that getting the 10th place is parang they can see na kaya ng Philippines, like kaya ng team na mag-qualify as long as we have to have more efforts din talaga with the training and hopefully maybe training camp as well. And then, so we're just aiming to be able to finish our routines also for the upcoming Asian Games. And ano ba? the just to be able to finish the routines. That's it. And that's gonna help us to get into finals and we'll see it from there.
Okay, so after the Asian Championships, which just happened a weeks ago, so ang susunod niyo, as we said, Asian Games. So, nag-resume na ba kayo ng training right now or pahinga na muna kayo?
Oh, we're already doing our trainings. Even the same week ng when we arrived. Pero I was just doing light training back then and then more basics kasi we have to fix talaga yung mga basic because form is really important, especially for gymnastics because we're looking for perfection forms, ganyan. And then now we're doing already target skills for me. And kasi my other teammates are currently in Singapore right now kasi they have competitions also. And even Jerry is there kasi they're having the Singapore Open, the trampoline. So
Ah,
Jerry,
meron.
when he arrived, he didn't really have much rest because he's already doing routines agad.
So, hindi
I
ka
mean,
sumama, so hindi ka sumama sa team for Singapore, no?
yes, hindi po. Because
Kaya, kaya at
ano din eh, parang I feel like I need the rest.
oo nga.
I have other boundaries and things like that na I need to fix also yun. Kaya parang medyo slowly ako going back again to doing hard skills. Ayun po.
Pero ano yung target ninyo for the Asian Games? Kasi you will compete again with the same gymnast na nakakalaban ninyo sa individual women, almost the same. Pero sabihin natin mas lalo pa silang ma-improve ang kanilang routines, the like. Pero kampante ba kayo na hopefully magkaroon kayo ng mas mataas pang finish compared nga doon sa Asian Championships and sabihin natin trust the process ika nga ng mga coaches.
Yes. Well, hopefully, yes, we are aiming for a higher finish for the upcoming Asian Games kasi nga um we're talking about having training camp. Um, but we will still see about it pa din, of course, with the approval of the PSC then. But ayun po, we're really getting ready for the Asian Games kasi even on my skills, I'm gonna have more upgrades for my routines since it's a much higher competition than Asian Championship. So, well, most of my competitors would be the same for the other countries, but I'm not sure. Maybe the Japan will change their other athletes kasi their top girl didn't compete no Asian champs. And I know that she's doing her training in UK also with the other Olympians. And well, China, they're just really good. And ayun po, parang most of the athletes naman might be the same. So hindi naman ganun kalayo yung magiging difference of the scores. Especially if I'm pretty sure naman everyone's gonna have upgrades with their routines because it's gonna be like 3 months before the Asian Games from now.
Oo nga eh. At alam naman natin kung ano magiging game plan ninyo, pati na rin ang game plan ng mga makakarap ninyo. Kung magpapalit sila ng mga kalaban, eh kailangan pagandaan ninyo mabuti. Especially ang ini-aim ninyong goal is to kahit pa paano reach lang yung and sustain yung ganitong klase finish na 10th place na yun. Pero last question na lang. If you look at the young LJ Padilla no nag-umpisa pa lang sa artistic, ano masasabi nyo? Dahil ang LJ na nakilala natin noon ay ang LJ na unti-unting gumagawa na ng pangalan when it comes sa trampoline. At hopefully with this kind of interview, baka pwede mas marami mga tao ang makaunawa at kahit pa paano, subukan man lang o ma-train man lang yung trampoline, ano siguro ang mensahe mo for the young LJ and even the young people who want to watch this interview na gusto maging katulad mo?
I would say to the young LJ is I'm really proud of you for like continuing despite of everything, like every struggles back then, because there's just a lot of struggles with the artistic gymnastics. And yun, parang still having the spirit and faith and trust with God of because parang I really prayed talaga with if I'm still gonna go back or not with this trampoline thing. Pero yun, parang God still parang He's really putting me pa din with the trampoline baka He's really have great plans for me. And I just have to trust it. But all that I want to say to the young elders that I'm really proud of you for believing in yourself and just being strong. And to the people that who wants to watch this interview or maybe to want to try trampoline or like to know about the sport, it's just I think that they shouldn't think twice. Like just try there and go to the gym or any trampoline gyms or maybe gymnastics gym or like Intermoros and don't be afraid to just take your first jump because you will never know where will that take you. And up to the young athletes who wants to maybe shift or like wag or what artistic or whatever gymnastics or other sport you want to try trampoline just if you're gonna do it or if you find to love the trampoline or just doing your sport just keep loving your sport or just keep doing it and then just trust your process because you're gonna excel in it as long as you love it po.
All right. So, LJ, congratulations again on your recent victory at sana kung napansin ito ng mga madlang people natin, itong sport na ito ay tiyak dadami at dadami ang community nga ng trampoline. Pero ilan na ba yung members na yun ng national pool so far?
Right, right now we have four national athletes po. So two men's and two girls.
Sino yung isa pang mga babae at lalaki sa pool natin?
Yung isang babae si Arstin Riaño. Ay, sorry, si ano pala, si Dayan Ramos and then yung lalaki is si Mark Ramirez. Pero si Riaño is former trampoline but yun, we're hoping to have more athletes kasi back then nung 2016 we're six, like there's three girls and three boys.
All right, and well said. And again, congratulations on your respective finishes and we do look forward sa mga mangyayari nga para dito sa Asian Games sa Nagoya, Japan. Baka may gusto kayong batiin na pasalamatan all those who are behind the scenes sa inyong tagumpay nito. Please go ahead.
Um, of course, I want to thank my coaches also, like sila Coach Howard and Coach Leo, and also the other coaches, and of course to my teammates for like the trust and for the support during the training, and our office also, especially si Miss Weng and si Ma'am Carion also for trusting us to compete ng Asian Games and to represent our country. And I also want to thank my family, of course, my mom and my boyfriend also, and my other relatives, especially nung sa Hong Kong, because they really helped us also. And my friends who supported me and really prayed for me also. And of course, to God, super thank you.
Okay, and Jay, you're also a gymnastics coach din.
Yes po.
Saan club ba
I'm
mismo? Sa GAP or another club? Baka pwede mo i-promote yan.
um I coach din po in GAP and Intramuros. Different po eh. I coach in Tumble Club. We have branch in BF also in Wilson, San Juan. And then I do private coaching also.
Oo.
Actually, ang dami ko din pong ginagawa sa gymnastics kasi I'm also brevet judge in WAG.
So mukhang
So,
busy ka pala, LJ, sa dami ng mga ginagawa ninyo. Kaya every single day, from Monday to Sunday, either nagte-train ka, nagko-coach ka, pero you are happy, well, sabihin natin happy and jolly person ka pa rin. At of course, madaling lapitan ng mga bata na rin. Pag nakikita niyo yung mga bata natin na nagte-training sa either artistic and gymnastics, natutuwa ba dahil yung coach ninyo is competed again internationally?
yes, definitely. Actually, parang kasi nga, I used to coach, I mean, I'm coaching them, and then kunyari, if I would go to the gym, tapos when I got back again sa team, sabi nila, "Hi, coach," like, "Good morning," they would greet me, and then they would ask me, "Coach, are you gonna coach us today, or are you gonna be an athlete today?" Ganyan. Tapos, also, when I got back, nung nag-train uli kami sa Intermuro, so, doon ko uli nakita yung mga gymnasts that I also coach. And then they would say, "Congratulations, coach," ganyan. And there are also other athletes na din na parang, "Coach, I wanna try trampoline," ganyan. Sabi ko, "Go, you should try it," ganyan. And then I really give them parang, if you don't wanna do artistic anymore, you can always shift to trampoline, ganyan. Just like me.
It's
Ayun
still to
po.
see, ika nga, yung future ng Philippine Gymnastics, and maybe someday, baka may susunod na LJ Padilla na makikita sa artistic or trampoline o kahit anong styles ng gymnastics, or
Yes.
maybe Olympian someday. Yan talaga ang goal ninyo. 2028 LA, yan ba yung minamanifest mo?
Yes po. Pero of course, slowly lang po. Like for now, it's just Asian Games, and then we'll see na.
One step at a time, LJ. So thank you so much, LJ, for this wonderful interview. We do hope to see you soon, kahit sa Rizal man lang, kasi lagi tayo nasa Rizal
Oh,
nakapwesto. And of course, congratulations again on your 10th place finish sa Asian Championships in Hong Kong. So maraming salamat, LJ, and God bless, and see you soon. Bye-bye! God bless po.
bye-bye po.
Thank
Maraming
you.
salamat.